Incidentally, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and the 4 other terror suspects were told last weekend that their trial will be in New York. Asked about their reaction, the commander at Guantanamo Bay said they were stoic. They did not seem surprised. Next, the story of secret prisons overseas being used by the CIA for its harsh interrogation of terror suspects. Those interrogation techniques are now being investigated by the Justice Department. As we first reported, the prisons were in Romania, Poland, and Lithuania. But none of the actual sites has ever been seen until now. Our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross, is here. Brian?
Charlie, we found one of the CIA's black sites in Lithuania, a former Soviet state that suffered the abuses of the KGB and their secret prisons. Many Lithuanians are outraged to learn the CIA was permitted to operate its secret prisons on their land.
In order to keep it secret, the CIA built its prison inside this huge horse barn, a building within a building, according to current Lithuanian and former U.S. government officials. Where wealthy Lithuanians once rode show horses and sipped drinks at a cafe, as seen on these pictures taken from a website, CIA officers used harsh tactics to interrogate as many as 8 suspected high-value al-Qaeda figures.
The activities in that prison were illegal. They included various forms of torture, including sleep deprivation, forced standing, painful stress positions.
It's not known which of the suspected terrorists was in Lithuania, but 9/11 mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was moved out of his secret CIA prison in Poland just before the Lithuanian facility was opened. Lithuania agreed to allow the CIA prison after President Bush visited the country in 2002, and the U.S. pledged support for Lithuania's efforts to join NATO.
The new members of NATO were so grateful for the U.S. role in getting them into that organization that they would do anything the United States asked for during that period.
Documents provided to ABC News by Lithuanian officials show the paper trail of what they call the CIA front company that bought the facility, Elite LLC, registered in Washington, D.C., and supposedly owned by another company in Panama. The CIA took over the Vilnius Writing Academy in March 2004, the same month Lithuania formally joined NATO. The CIA moved out of the stables after only a year and a half because of news reports in the Washington Post about the secret prisons, even though they did not name Lithuania. The building is now owned by the Lithuanian Intelligence Service.
The CIA says the program has ended, and it does not discuss where or where not any of its secret facilities might have been. But that silence has left the current Lithuanian government holding the bag, as the president and the parliament are now demanding investigations and prosecutions of anyone, including Americans, who was involved at the one-time Writing Academy. Charlie.
Our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross. Thanks.